Do you ever start one of those jobs and think, why the fucking hell did I do it in the first place? This bike has done nothing but fight me from get-go. Right, let's tell you where we are at the moment. Okay, so the exhaust is all off. This is off the catalytic converter, so it's tight but it's off. These collets, just can't get them off because of the link pipe. The frame is all loose now. Up here, this bolt that I was talking about is a nut and bolt, and you've got a 15mm nut behind there, and it is impossible to get to it through this side of the frame. You have to pull the tank back a bit more and go through this gap here, just here. The radiator, because you have to undo the top bolt on the radiator, but because you got the bracket which is just there, that hits the top of the radiator, so you have to prise the lugs up and off to release the frame. So yeah, it's just been fighting me the whole way. I should be able to drop the cat out. I should have enough room to drop the cat out now. Sorry you guys haven't seen me undoing bits and pieces. I literally got fed up and just turned the camera off and just carried on scratching my head and trying to figure out how to do it. So that's where we're up to at the moment. This ain't going to be a how-to video like I thought it was going to be. It's just going to be simply do this, do this, do this, and then yeah, see how it goes. So I will come back to you once I've got the cat out. Hooray! The catalytic converter's out. What I had to do, let's put that down there for a sec. What I had to do is loosen this side up. I left the rear silencer and everything in place, and I've just loosened that up as well. And that's it. And then that catalytic converter, just you've got two bolts, and then you just pull it down and it slides out. So what I want to do is I'm going to weigh them. I'm going to weigh the cat and I'm going to weigh the Decat pipe, just to show you the difference in the weight. It's quite staggering actually. So we'll do that now. Right, so I've got got our kitchen scales here. As you can see, it's set to 0. So if we put the cat on it, you should be able to see that's just over 2.5 kilos. Okay. Here's our Decat pipe. It's back to 0 again. Do it so we can see it. And with the Decat pipe, that's 624 grams. So that's just under 2 kilos saved in weight alone from the catalytic converter to the Decat pipe. So yeah, it's worth it. Don't get me wrong guys, this is a pig of a job, absolute shitter of a job to do, and if you don't have any mechanical experience, then I suggest you take it to Triumph or take it to a garage and get someone to do it, because lucky enough I went to college and trained for mechanics many years ago, so I've got mechanical knowledge, but even still it kind of pushed me to my limit in trying to figure things out and everything like that. It is an absolute pig of a job. So yeah, don't go into this thinking it's going to be easy, straightforward, because it certainly isn't. So there's a few things we've got to do before we put the Decat pipe on. Okay, so what we've got is we've got this rubber here that needs to go over, and we've got this rubber here that needs to go over. So we'll transfer them over now, and then we should be able to slide it back in. Right, so we've got this, so I've changed the rubbers over. So we've got this rubber unit here that goes up into the bracket there, and then this goes up onto this one, and then this one goes up on the back one here. And the bolt just goes up there to hold that in place. just there like that. So that's the decat pipe back up into place. All I've got to do now is do these bolts up, lock it into place, and then I can start putting all the exhaust and everything back together. So I will come back to you once that's all done. Well, it's been a bit of a mission. Everything's pretty much back together. We just got the rear silencer to put back on. It was a bit of a pig, like I said before. It's not for the faint-hearted at all, but we've got there. I've just got to put the rear silencer back on, and then we can fire up and see what it sounds like. Looking forward to that, really am. It's going to make it worthwhile if it sounds what I think it's going to sound like. So what I'll do is I will put a clip now of what it used to sound like, and then straight after what it sounds like now, and then hopefully you'll be able to tell the difference over the microphone on here. There you go, guys. Hopefully you can tell the difference between the two different sounds. To me it sounds a lot better, but we won't have a true representative of the sound until I get it out on the road, whenever that may be, but I'll do a follow-up video on that for you. So thanks for watching. Sorry it hasn't turned out the way I wanted it to. It was a pig of a job and I weren't able to film a load of things because I was scratching my head myself and trying to figure it out, but hopefully you guys get some gist of what of a pain in the arse of a job it is to do. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you can hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, that would be great, and if you can smash the hell out of that like button, that would be brilliant as well. Anyway guys, until next time, ride safe.